happening right here as you're watching this all unfold. The emotions have been so high for this entire trial, Rebecca, as you know. We're seeing that continue to play out in this final phase of it with the sentencing. We're watching this woman in the pink. She's walking away with some sheriff's deputies who I guess have escorted her out this other direction. She has led some of that, and as she leaves, you see so does the crowd move to the next kind of section. There are people here looking at this to see what's going on next, and watching this and reacting to that sentence in real time out here in front of the courthouse, just behind where you are, Rebecca.
What's up, y'all? What's up, man? I'm over here talking about this Carmelo Anthony situation, y'all. I'm waiting for some people to come in. I just want to do a quick live on everything. So, what up, KC the 17? What's up, man? I just found out what happened, y'all. So I'm finna play the video. I'm gonna let them talk and everything. So, it's gonna be an open panel. Y'all can come up and we can talk about this as well. So, a dude got 35 years, man. He got 35 years. And that's a messed up thing, man. You got 35 years. What up, Felicia? How you doing? I just wanted to come up here and do a quick live, y'all. Let y'all know what's going on. Play the videos and stuff like that. That's crazy work, man. This dude got 35 years. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, y'all. So I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the video. And we just going to talk about it, I'm going to put the link in the chat. And y'all can come up and kick it with me. We're going to talk about this. That's crazy, man. 35 years. Carmelo Anthony got 35 years, good people. That's crazy. I'm finna share this screen, y'all. Yeah, he got 35 years, Felicia. Let me share this screen. And I'm gonna just let it play and we gonna talk about it. I'll put the link in the chat in a minute. Let me get this video together. Hopefully I don't get flagged.
I am sure that young man now wishes he had walked away and not reacted the way he did at any point. He could have just gotten up and these are one of the things I guess that the defense kept saying. These are teenagers with hormones and they're just showing
What up,
whatever to each other.
How you doing?
I bet
I just wanted to do a quick live, y'all. Like, this is Carmelo Anthony. They had sentenced him 35 years in prison. So I just want to come up here and do a live. And whoever in the bushes, y'all can come up here and hit the link and we can talk about it.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
you have a lot of
that's a
people
messed up situation.
in this situation on both sides of the families. And so I think that we really just have to be mindful, no matter what road you fall on or what side you fall on in all of this. You just have to understand that there are two families that are hurting.
I know it just was a pop-up live. I just want to go live, y'all.
And again, we mentioned Hunter Metcalf.
It's crazy. Let me speed it up a little bit.
Teresa, of those student athletes.
I just did this. I said, let me go live. Let me go live.
A rubber ball, like a stress ball, in their hands because they were so emotional and it was just so difficult for them. And they all talked about watching their friend get stabbed.
Elaine, what's up? You back, Elaine?
Something, and some of them were so scared. Some of them ran to help them.
Yeah, it's really sad, Elaine.
Counseling. This was
it's really sad.
All of the students there, the coaches,
it's
the families,
really sad.
The parents of those students that were testifying were in court. They were emotional. I saw some of them crying when they saw their son or daughter up there testifying. And so, Teresa,
it was really sad.
Just a horrific event for everyone involved.
You put the link in the chat.
And Rebecca, the way you're describing that, I often think about that when we as reporters are out at a scene covering any sort of a crime. It's just the ripple effect of the number of people who are impacted.
Salute to Felicia. Salute to Bill from Everett.
As you said,
Elaine, what's up?
deeply about the family, but you also think
Put
about
this link in
the
the chat.
kids
I'm
who
gonna pin it.
went to school
And
with
y'all can
Rosalie
come up, we can
School.
talk
You
for a
think
minute
about the
about
kids who live in the neighborhood. You think about anybody who may have just been at that
it's been
track meet
pinned at,
that day
at the
and kind
bottom
of
of the
passing
chat, y'all.
glimpse.
So
But of
y'all can
course,
chill here
the
and watch
ones
it
who
with
were
me.
right there and watched everything happen, they are
The news out.
forever
Carmelo Anthony just
changed.
got 35
And
years,
that's
y'all.
the sad part about this, is that this was something that happened in the spur of the moment, a split second that this happened, and now forever, so many people's lives are changed. I do want to return to some of the
Like, share,
information we are
subscribe.
getting
Hit
from
that all
Jobin, who
bell,
again is
because when I go
inside the
live, you
courtroom.
guys will get the
We've been told that
notification.
these
So
victim impact
when y'all
statements
subscribe to
will
my channel, y'all hit
only
that
be able to last for 30
like, y'all
minutes,
hit that
and they
all
are
bell.
underway.
Salute to
From what
everybody
I'm
that's in the chat
gathering,
watching
there
right
is
now.
an aunt of
I know
Austin
everybody going
Metcalf
live right
who is
about now on the
now
situation. Like I just
speaking,
did a
and
pop-up
she
live
has
on this.
said one of the hardest days
I
of
just
her
did a
life.
pop-up
That's a
live on
quote
this,
from
y'all.
her, and I'm sure that applies to many people. They would go back to that day in April of 2025 as one of the hardest
Y'all
days
see the link
of
pin? Is the
their
link
lives.
pin?
And of course, the difficulty continues to this moment.
I know there's a lot of people out
We are
here
continuing to watch
and they
this
feelings on this
shot from our
situation,
chopper
y'all. A lot of
overhead
people and they
at the Collin
feelings.
County Courthouse. It seems
When I
as
saw that
though
he got 35
the
years,
woman who
I'm like,
was
wow.
holding court, if you will, between those two
Wow.
pickup trucks, those two Collin County Sheriff's trucks, she has moved on. I had seen her earlier today, as Rebecca was talking about, also very passionate and emotional throughout this day and throughout this trial. But it seems as though sort of that moment of tension maybe has eased a
I
little
just
bit. We
said,
do
you
see
know
some
what, let me
people
come
who
up
are
here and do a
continuing
quick live.
to
Let me
talk
just
to
talk about
reporters
it.
and talk to people who maybe have their cell phones out trying to capture some of this.
Elaine, yeah,
Back to Jobin's
but he's 19 years
reporting,
old. They gave him
another
35 years.
quote
So how old
from
would he be when he get out?
an aunt of Austin Metcalf. She
Yeah,
says there's
35
a
years.
void that
Man,
can
that's a
never
lot
be
of
filled.
time.
But she does say our
He
faith
could have
has
got maybe,
sustained
he could have
us.
got
That
like
faith
5
does
up
not
to
lessen
99.
the pain of losing him.
35?
And Jobin is also
Between
telling
5
us
to
that
99, they gave him
Carmelo Anthony
35
has
years.
his head down during these statements. I can only imagine what's going through that young man's mind. I can only imagine what's going through his family's mind right now, as again we get this word from the jury within the last 20, 30 minutes or so that they are sentencing him to 35 years in prison after earlier today convicting him of murder. Rebecca?
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, and earlier today, Teresa, we did see Pastor Freddie Haynes from Friendship West Baptist Church. He is their pastor, and he was here, and he prayed with the family. And this family, I have seen them, Carmelo Anthony's family, pray every day before the trial. They were holding hands. They are in a circle.
I did a live last night, and we was talking about this.
The closing
and
arguments.
Miss Parker, how you doing, Miss Parker? Salute to you, Miss Parker. I said, Miss Parker, let me come up here and do a quick live about this.
Also a focal point here in this trial.
They gave the kid 35 years.
Very painful for
this
everyone.
is so sad.
And
real sad.
We're seeing this also, how it has impacted the community and everyone whose lives they touched. This is very difficult. I'm sure it's
I bet you this touched a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, it's
like it comes from the dude being bullied. It comes from a whole lot of situation, stuff that the dude was going through in his life. You know, he wasn't bigger than a toothpick. And this guy kept on continually nitpicking with him, bullying him. The dude was 6'2", 220, 210. My condolences goes out to his family. It's crazy, man. The bullying is a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
Realism hits pretty quickly, and I think that you're
seeing W, what's up? Salute.
People and the visual effects of what that's doing to them right now.
And in a case like this,
you think they set him up, Miss Parker? Because I heard that, you know, the judge wasn't listening to his side or nothing. They weren't trying to hear what his defense was trying to say. I feel you, Room Shaker. Salute, Room Shaker.
It's tough for the attorneys. At the end of the day,
I got the link in the chat. Y'all want to come up and talk about it? We can talk about it. You know, hit the link. I just said, let me do a quick pop-up live and let y'all know what's going on.
In this time period that they've been
I got it going kind of fast, you know. Hopefully I don't get flagged or whatever, but I just wanted to come up here and share this with y'all. And I need to start going live more often as well.
And this is the punishment range. And if things
Yeah,
don't
it
go
was
our
a
way,
setup,
you can
especially
expect
when
that
it
you're gonna have
was no
different
black
principles.
jurors. Man,
And
that's crazy how they do us, man.
whenever you hear it from that
This
jury
dude,
is when it really hits.
this little kid was
I would
17 years
sit, and
old at the
I know
time. Good
Mike and I
people.
know Toby, and I know that they
He was
have
being
those
bullied by,
conversations with
I
the
guess that he got a
that
twin by the both of them,
for
and
the good, the bad, and the in
he was
between.
under that tent, minding his own business. A lot of people were saying like
A lot of
he shouldn't have been under the
fear
tent, but
it
when you
has
got
been
a
about
situation like that
race,
where a lot of
but
people at
inside
this
that
event,
courtroom,
you're gonna
Mr.
have
Keith
different
made it
people under
very
different
clear, it
tents.
is
Like
not about
sometimes
race.
your
There
friend
were
might be under
many
this tent, wanna go under
young
this tent
black
and talk to
student
your friend or
athletes
whatever.
that were there
And
that day that were called that
I
were
guess
impacted
Mac,
said
the
Austin
dude came
Metcalf
over
was
there
my
and was
friend.
picking with him.
One of the
He say
witnesses called him,
actually he had to
was
get
like
the
my
knife out
brother,
the
and
bag.
so
I
these
know a lot
kids
of people
all said this
tripping
wasn't
about him
about
having
race
a
and it
knife.
wasn't about self-defense.
You
We
know,
saw our friend murdered
they
in
was trying
front
to
of
give
us.
each, they was saying
And then
self-defense,
obviously on
but
the other
the
side,
judge
you
wasn't trying to
had
hear none of what Carmelo
some
Anthony
other
lawyers were
students
saying.
and coaches that felt that maybe Carmelo Anthony had been bullied, but this jury clearly did not believe that. They believed that
Right, Miss Parker, right.
and they gave him 35 years.
35 years. He's only 19 years old.
Austin Metcalf's mother is now giving her victim impact statement.
Miss Parker, if you want to come up and hit the link, you can hit the link. The link is pinned in the chat. Whoever want to come up and talk, y'all can talk. Y'all can come up and talk about it. But yeah, this is a bad thing.
And one other thing that
I hate the dude had to get on live. Then it's like two parents lost their kids. Like the Metcalf family lost this kid, like lost their kid, and Carmelo Anthony mom lost her kid. You know,
a while ago, and Keith as well.
They feel like
that
at least his mama can come see him in jail. Like
there are a lot of people out there
it's crazy work.
Make it about them and make it about the
crazy work,
the posts and the clicks that they can get on the internet.
But
at the end of the day, this is really about families that are forever changed.
But not 35. Yeah, 35 years.
Watched Austin Metcalf.
They could have gave him 5 up to 99 years, Elaine. They gave him 35. But the highest years he could have got was 99 years.
And they showed that video, but what you also saw in that video was Austin Metcalf.
We put these banners up sometimes, you know.
Trying to save his life. They are doing CPR on him. You hear Hunter Metcalf and his friends all screaming in agony and pain. That's my brother. Oh my God, what is happening? Please help him. Please help him. Austin, live. And you're hearing all of this. And at that moment,
God is salute.
Austin
I'm glad you subscribe to my channel. God is salute to you. Salute to you. I know a lot of people going to be going live tonight about this. Everybody going live. But I just want to come up here and do a quick pop-up live. I ain't even scheduled. I just want to come and talk to y'all about this. So it's crazy. We'll put the link in the chat because if y'all want to come up, we can make it happen. We can talk about it.
Only shown to the jury. They were not shown to the gallery. But throughout this trial, you've seen a lot of emotion from Austin Metcalf's mom and his dad, who many times just had his head in his hands. I watched him over and over. Just it was so difficult for them to hear the testimony of how their son died. And
what's up, Ms. Parker? How you doing? Thank you for blessing my panel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What's up, Ms. Parker? This is crazy work.
You have a son.
First off, let me say this.
That's a parent's worst. That's something we never want to imagine. And then now we have Carmelo.
How
can also seeing a future.
I can't hear you.
I say get it out, Ms. Parker, because this is a tough deal. I know it's hard.
Is this some music playing in the background on my trip?
As this stuff is
yeah, that's some music playing. You want me to turn it off?
Yeah, please, real quick. Just real quick.
Okay.
As we're reading these comments, that are coming in victim impact statements, listening to what Austin Metcalf's mom is saying.
Okay.
His aunt.
Let's just talk for a minute and let's take the black card and the white card off the table for a second.
Let's do it.
Let's stick to the fact.
Want to reset for everyone right now.
You mean to tell me that I hired an attorney as a black person, right?
Trial, we have been
and for one, to not even move the trial from there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to see, I really want to know the paperwork on, did he try to get the trial moved out of this county? First of all, that's first and foremost.
That's important.
Because the odds was already against him for that reason alone.
That's important, Ms. Parker.
In the death of
secondly, again, the fact that you as my attorney, you ain't called nobody. Where is the coach that seen the video that said that he seen that Austin and Hunter were the aggressors? Why didn't the defense call him to the stand? Why didn't the defense call anybody to the stand? You mean to tell me ain't no witnesses on my behalf? You mean to tell me that Austin and those pictures of the prosecutor, the judge, and Austin's mom in it, those are real, y'all. Those are not AI at all.
Victim impact statements after the jury.
You mean to tell me that the mom and the daddy, y'all, this what gets me with black people.
Coverage is continuing here.
Your son's life is on the line already. This is a young white man's life that he took. You get what I'm saying? From a prominent family, chill. A prominent family. Yes. Daddy was a sports journalist and some more. So you know these are connected people.
Yes.
This where I fought the mama and the daddy. Because the daddy was consistent about, I ain't got no money to take her. Sweet. Look. Them problems gonna be in our life for the rest of our life to the day we die. Right. You hear me?
Right.
Problems is gonna be in our life to the day we die. We focusing on your son's life being in the hands of white people. It's almost like when I watched this, and I was on Nika Nights last night on the panel with her.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Take your emotions out. What you think gonna happen?" I said, "I mean, without emotion, but with my emotions involved, I'm saying not guilty." But when we listening to he carried a weapon, he had this and he had that, we ain't heard nobody get up in defense of this young black man. We don't hear nothing but the odds against him. So come on, y'all. And then they say no black juries, and then I ain't never seen. Y'all ain't have an Asian. Y'all didn't have a Latino person. Y'all had the nerve to say an all-white jury. When they said that, I knew he was done. Automatically, in my mind, I said he was done. The fact that the defense didn't fight, the fact that Eddie got up there, and you got pictures of Eddie and text messages galore of Eddie saying that Carmelo come over for marshmallow soup, Eddie come over for a bar mitzvah, Eddie, Carmelo come over here for this, let's double date Carmelo, and then say, I didn't know him like that, and that gets to go through the, you know what I'm saying, that his testimony gets to stick. Oh yeah, it was a wrap.
And you know what, Miss Parker? They say that judge was everything that Carmelo defense brought to the table, he'll throw it out. Like, no. Whatever they did, he throwed it away like he wasn't trying to hear it. And it was a guy that was in the tent when it happened. It was a whole lot of people in that tent when it happened, Miss Parker. Where are all these people at? Like you say, where's the coach? Where's the teachers? Where's the kids? Only his mama was the only one that spoke up for him. And he was a good kid like that.
Come on.
And the dude got good grades.
Never been charged with nothing.
This was his first charge. And I hate that I continue to say this, Miss Parker. I hate that he had to unalive the kid. The kid got families as well because they both were 17 at the time. My condolences goes out to the Metcalf family as well. But this was his first charge. You know, I don't think it's a race. What you think? Everybody say it's a race issue, but
yeah, absolutely. Let me tell you something. I ain't saying have a jury full of blacks, but we need to see something. We need to see something of color up in there. You talking about art, man? If we leave it, this goes for everybody in the chat and you too, chill. The fate of us is in the hands of white people.
And that's bad.
The fate of our lives is in the hands of that right there. Once again, chill. It was already like you was saying. Nika Knight said something so real last night because she was in the courtroom, and I was like, Neek, you was in the courtroom. What did you see when you looked at the jurors, and what was the feel in the courtroom? And she said to me, it was one of the weirdest murder cases I've ever seen in my life. I said, and she wasn't the first one that had said that was down her boots on the ground. That stuck out to me when she said word. I said, what when you say that? And she explained it. She said, you know how in a murder trial you will hear objection sustained? She said she said, I can count on my hands how many times I heard objection on sustained.
Yeah, that's bad.
When is a murder trial, Chill, started last Monday? We already got a conviction and the time. Make it make sense since when?
Man, it's like we the pawns of every situation. We the pawns of ourselves. We kill ourselves. We let the other people kill us. It's just we have to. Our race is so devastating, and sometimes it's sad because a lot of people mistreat us. We even mistreat our own selves, and it's like we got the and we always doing all the spending. We do the spending. We do the we take care of what we take care of as grown folks, but we the race that do most of the spending. You know, it's so deep on our behalf. It's like 400 years of struggle. It's 400 years of struggle, and for them to get this kid 35 years and then nobody speak up for this kid, and this kid was a good student. And let's go back to what you said. His father was a sports. You say what was his father?
He had been a sports journalist in Samoa.
Okay, he's a sports journalist, so he know a lot of he got clout, and he know people like you said. So why did his father didn't come speak up? His mom was the only one that spoke up for him. I don't understand
when we was doing our research just a minute ago, I got my team back or we was talking about it and they got the running down because I didn't know the story, y'all. I really don't know everything. I just, when you get a story quick and, when subs hit me up and say, hey, can you talk about this? Some things I take my time but this was going straight to trial and I was like, okay, I'll talk about it. I mean, Chill, it was so much evidence that this is what when you know that the defense was against them. Y'all black, y'all out here got the GoFundMe up. He's seeing how much is in the GoFundMe. You feel me? Let's start there. If you think you're going to be my attorney and you ain't presenting nothing, I mean, you ain't, I got a problem. Because this is when the mama and daddy. It's when I fought the mama and daddy because he's young. He's 19. He don't know the law.
Right.
We need to know what you're presenting. What witnesses are you calling? Who? What evidence? We doing our own research, getting stuff too. Me and my husband would have been digging up.
And you know what, Miss Parker, you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Back when this all started, right? This started like a while back. Like this kid been bullying Carmelo for a long time. When Carmelo went to his mother and his father and told them that this kid has been bullying him, why didn't the parents go to his school and then go to Austin Metcalf school to try to nip this in the bud? Like, hey, my son saying this guy, I want to speak to the principal. I'm going to your school first, son. Then I'm going to go to this guy's school because you already know that he knew what school the kid went to or whatever. So I'm going to my school to talk to the principal and let my principal know what's going on. And then we're going to call a principal and let them know what's going on with this kid. Why is this kid bullying this kid? So it goes real deep because I feel like the parents could have stopped this before it went this far.
But Chill, not when I'm trying to be like them. Not when we trying to live like them and be like them. Not when we trying to be accepted with them.
Deep. That's deep.
Not when we trying to be accepted into this neighborhood, living this $500,000 home. We don't want to be shunned out. We want to be accepted.
You will never be accepted by them. Never.
Don't start no problems. See, that's the kind of household you telling your kid, don't, you blaming the kid. Versus, like you said, getting up to that school and hey, I don't know what's going on, but you know, I would like to have a conference. And I don't even think they went to the same school. That's the thing. This started over a girl. That's why I'm saying, where's the evidence? It's so much evidence that should have been presented. This was over a girl.
Miss Parker, you said they done did this, so it was so quick. The judgment of this case was so fast. It's like they wanted to. I ain't gonna lie, Miss Parker. I ain't know he was gonna get this much time. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I didn't know he was gonna get this much time.
We already said it. We already said it before they even called it out. Like I said, we was in my Discord and we was just talking, and Goddess, the one that's in your chat, my little sister's in your chat, she was like, I don't think they're gonna be lenient with it. She said they didn't even look at the manslaughter. Like, even not looking at I thought they was gonna get the manslaughter chill. I did. I was like, they're gonna give him some time. We are looking at the facts. They're looking at the skin color. They the one started the skin color. If y'all go back and look into the case, we didn't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They did that. We didn't. But we have to be honest. We have to really look at this in a realistic. We got to take the facts off the table when it comes to us. We just got to start being honest as Black people and take the facts off the table. He took a white life.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a racist city.
Yes. Preach.
In a Republican state that has never turned blue.
Preach, Miss Parker.
And you think they gonna let you? Man, this was a message to all the mothers with Black sons, us as Black people. Y'all not just great. Take one of ours. You know what I'm saying? This is the results. You mean to tell me this little boy ain't never had no charge perfect student? And y'all didn't even take that into consideration? Oh, we're doomed. We're doomed.
We doomed.
Y'all mean to tell me we have to sit there and let y'all beat us? We got y'all ready to set us back 400 years? And we have to sit there and let y'all almost take our life before we decide. You know, we got to let them actually put hands on us. We have to let them tell us to get up from a seat. And you know, it's crazy because when Passion said it in my chest, she said, I almost feel like it's a Rosa Parks situation.
Wow.
Get up. Get up. Somebody moving you to the back of the bus. You get what I'm saying? And you got to get up. And if you don't get up, we're going to put our hands on you. And if you touch us or do anything to us, you gone for life.
And you know what, Miss Parker? A lot of people be saying, like, I'm sorry for cutting you off. They like, won't you fight? Why you didn't fight this guy? Carmelo Anthony ain't bigger than a toothpick. This dude 6'2", weight 210. He can't beat this dude. I'm not saying you got to kill somebody, but he couldn't beat this dude. This dude was a football player. He was a linebacker, allegedly. And I don't understand this. This case is like, it got my head kind of weary because how we gonna step up and take up for ourselves and soon we do something wrong, they throw the book at us.
But see, Chill, what we missing is, that's why I said get the facts, get the paperwork. That was 400 some pounds. This was both of the brothers. Everybody keep thinking it was just Austin. Hunter was the aggressor. That's why he didn't testify. Hunter was the one that was the aggressor, not Austin for real. You got 400 pounds of weight. You 131, not even 150. You got them, they over almost 2 inches taller than you. And you got 400 pounds, Grady, to pound on you, and you supposed to sit there and take it. They said that Carmelo was supposed to sit there and take it. If a white person tell us to move, we got to get up and move.
Man. Ooh, Lord.
We got to get up and move. Chill. You minding your business.
Yeah.
And a white man come and tell you, get up. And then here come his partner. And they putting their hands on you, grabbing your items, your belongings, your personal items. And you mean to tell me you can't do nothing?
And they used to pick with this kid all the time. This ain't the only issue that happened with these kids. They used to they mess with the boy all the time.
Why was that presented? You got to ask yourself again, if it wasn't a setup, why wasn't none of this stuff presented?
You know what? Whatever Carmelo Anthony defense tried to present, the judge would just look over it. That's what I heard. Like, allegedly, whatever they came, I don't think they wanted Carmelo Anthony defense to prove nothing. Or if it did try to prove something, the judge wasn't going. The judge wasn't going.
It's the fact that the judge ain't got to go, but you, my attorney, I need to see a fight for this money. For this money, you got to fight for me. That's what the attorney supposed to do. Fight for you. I don't want. Okay, let me come up. Let me get my team. We got to come up with another strategy because I can't. We got to fight for our client. That's what I thought I thought a lawyer fights for you. I didn't know they. Oh, you did not. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to look at him as the parents and say, no. What can we do? Because we can't let this slide. Come on. And now that it's over, everybody, where was the coach? The defense didn't even call the coach. And I'm telling y'all, everybody said, don't let Carmelo get on that stand. He should have let that boy get up there with his raw emotions and show these people. But guess what? When the defense works with the state, in that picture, you got the prosecuting attorney, the judge, you got Austin, their mama in the picture with the judge, the prosecutor, and the state. They out on a yacht, turning up.
Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. The judge, the Austin mother and father was turning up on a yacht. So, wow. A lot of people.
They gonna tell us the pictures AI. We believe anything, boy. I tell you, black people, we are so programmed to being treated however we don't believe. Now, all they said is AI, we go with the first thing, smoking and stuff. We analyze the picture's real. The picture's real.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Ms. Parker, that the judge, the father, and the mother was on a yacht together. Wow.
They turning up. Wherever they at, they got drinks in their hand, and all of them in the picture.
That's deep. Salute to you, T. Salute to you.
You ever walked in courtroom and just everybody in the chat, tell me this. Even if you went with your kids, your cousin, your boyfriend, your baby, you ever walk in the courtroom and you see the prosecutor, all the lawyers up there talking and laughing and stuff?
Man, that's crazy. So he didn't have a chance from jump, Ms. Parker. He didn't.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. He didn't have a chance from jump.
I told my people, they said about for the what I had the white girl said, boy, y'all, I mean, I wasn't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I was like, it's really, he ain't got no chance. He ain't got a fighting chance. Come on, it ain't even the white jury. When your lawyer ain't got not a soul to call in on your behalf to say a good word, a teacher, a pastor, a friend, nothing. You mean to tell me this is my fate? I got to look at everybody on the state, and it was the black kids for me, and it was the fact that they said that the daddy was in there coaxing the kids in the courtroom.
Lord have mercy. That's deep. That's really, really deep, Ms. Parker.
Coaxing the kids in the courtroom, nodding his head, looking at the kid. Said the kids is tilting their head to look at the daddy. He's over. How is Austin pretty big? They look at the daddy in the audience, and the daddy shake his head. The kids say, "I don't recall." Man say, "Look." And this is. Go ahead, Chief.
You see what Miss Elaine said? She on TikTok found a picture of the white father and the judge They are friends. Yeah, Elaine, that's what Miss Parker just said. They was all on the yacht kicking it. Yeah. Yeah.
Missy Lane, absolutely. Missy Lane, absolutely friends. You heard me? Missy Lane, when what they paid a lawyer, somebody tell me, what did they pay this lawyer for? Y'all, I know we as Black people are the worst to each other, but when it comes to stuff like this, we got to stay in our community. We have to stay in our community. That white man, y'all got rid of the Black man. The daddy and mama said all the Black men didn't want number money. I mean, ain't nobody working for free.
Right.
You tell me. How do the attorneys make money? You went and got your credentials and stuff. I mean, the mechanic ain't working for free. How does he survive? How do he get tools and stuff to work on our car if he ain't bringing no revenue in? Because we as Black people expect all the Black people to do something for us for free every time. If we go in the restaurant and we know somebody, they got to give us a free burger. They got to put an extra piece of chicken in the box. We have to get out of that mentality.
You preaching, Miss Parker. Yeah, they supposed to get everything free. Hey, man, if you don't know a Black person that own his own store, man, let me get those pants and sell the price off. Man, I paid double. I'm losing. Man, they don't care. They don't care. We hurt our own self as a race. We against
our. You know it's bad too when we gotta keep saying shop at, support our Black businesses. Ain't that sad?
Yeah, we got to. It's sad. Like y'all rather support these people, but these people don't care about you. If you know a Black person that own their own business, go support them. That's why I support y'all on YouTube, because I love my people. I support you, Ms. Parker. I support a lot of people. We supposed to support ourselves, support each other, because guess what? We need to start sticking together as a race. We don't stick together. We try to down each other. We try to take each other livelihood. We go at each other on YouTube all the time. We dragging, we cussing each other out. Man, when we gonna get enough?
That's why I chill for real at this point when they be like, we got to come together. Man, I don't want to hear it. I'm 48. I've been hearing that all my life. 48. At this point, my mama then was saying it. You know what I'm saying? Before she passed away, my mother was saying it. We got to come together as Black people. My mama gone, and I'm still hearing it. And it's like, no, as Black people, we just got to put it in our head. Hey, to each his own. I ain't saying stop supporting, support who supports you. Because in the end, guess what we gonna do? When Trump and the white people come together, just give them the bare minimum. They got to go build their own houses. They got to go make it how they make it. We ain't great sure our lumber. We ain't great sure our axe. My house got to be better than their house. You know what I'm saying? We ain't great pal up in a car together like the Mexicans do and go to work together. The wives in the kitchen cooking together. It's going to be everybody for themselves. Chill.
Right.
But we don't want to wake up and face reality of it. We our own worst enemy. I don't want to hear about the white people no more. They do this. They've been doing that to us since we started learning history. Are you serious?
Yeah. We doing it to ourselves. And they see us doing it to ourselves. And they like, we ain't even got to do nothing no more. They doing it to themselves. They unaliving themselves. They beefing with themselves. So we ain't really got to do too much. And the problem is, like you say, some of us or most of us, we are so brainwashed within the system where we can't even really basically think for ourselves. Most basically you can't think for yourself. You got to have a frame of mind. Like with this Carmelo Anthony case, like he didn't have, I don't know, but you just get tired. You just get tired and you just get tired and you got to reap the consequences on what you did. He know he was gonna get some time or whatever, but a lot of people got off on situations like that too. And I don't want to say no name. We already know who they is, but it's crazy where this kid can just lose his livelihood just like that. But he lost that. He killed that kid. He killed that kid, and that's what everybody was saying. Like he killed that kid. Maybe it could have been handled a different way. Maybe, like you said, we think we cool with them, but we not. It's all
throw them questions out the window for a second, right? Let's just be real. And I'm getting out of here after this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know how many stories I cover and stories I go look at in Black mothers that where we kill our kids is killing their own kind. And the Black mothers, like it was cameras and this place got cameras and nothing. Nobody been arrested. And I be just crying for our people like that's what it's set up for. They don't care about us.
No.
They don't care about these mothers. Y'all know how many kids have been unalived after graduation this year? Black kids, and not one of them been solved.
It's bad.
Not one of them. I've done counted about 10 cases in my phone. That's why I said, chill, hit me up. Chill, hit me up on my email. I keep capturing these stories and I can't even, I'm so numb to us taking each other out, our kids unaliving each other to where I'm like, my God, like our stories ain't being on the news like that. This Nancy Guthrie went missing and they keep talking about, they still talking about Nancy, and I done did how many cases on missing kids? Where's baby Genesis?
Sad.
Where's a lot of these Black kids, and y'all keep talking about Nancy Guthrie. Man, where's the other kids? Where's our kids?
I don't know who this is. Let me see who this is. We got somebody in the hold on. That's crazy. Put this over. TC, you on the panel. You on the panel. What's going on? Salute to you.
How you doing? This is TC. How are you?
How are you, TC?
Hey, what's up, Miss Parker? What's going on, Chill? How you doing to the chat?
I'm all right. How you doing, TC?
I'm good. So I'm kind of reading the comments, and I just have to be transparent. I did not hear everything, and so I have had so many questions. It seems like Miss Parker is, laying some good information out, and I just have a couple of questions, if you don't mind. I just want to ask them real quick.
Sure, you go ahead. You free? Go ahead.
Okay. So in the case, let me ask you: is it over?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the verdict?
Guilty.
Well, I know on what count?
Murder, the first degree.
First degree.
Okay. There's a reason. Here's the thing: when we talk legally and when we get involved in these kinds of situations, and we have to talk the talk of the places that we're going to be. When you said that his attorney did not bring forth any witnesses on character or anything like that?
Absolutely not. He just re-examined one of the prosecution's witnesses. And this is what gets me with this. The young man says he doesn't know Carmelo, correct, TC? Now listen, from the law, then tell me. He said, I don't know him. So the defense pulls out pictures, not just text messages, pictures, plenty of pictures of Carmelo and this young man places. Then he pulls out messages. Carmelo, do you want to come to my granny's 50th birthday party? Carmelo, you want to come over my house for family night? Carmelo, you want to double date with our girls tonight? Carmelo, we having a marshmallow and s'mores night. I mean, it was so many dates. And he was like, but you said you don't know him like that. So why are you inviting him to all of that? That's perjury. It's perjury. I don't know him. I don't know you, TC, but we got pictures and text messages. Come on, TC.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. In reference to the weapon, did they ever get to what was the intent?
They didn't pull. That's what Nika Knight was saying. She was like, they didn't bring nobody from forensics. Nobody, no experts came. The defense never called an expert. Nothing.
It's tough, TC. It's tough. It's tough.
You know, there's so many questions that I thought would have been asked. I had questions about mental state. I have a lot of questions about, you know, were there ever, according to Carmelo, he said that there were times when, you know, he didn't feel comfortable. And maybe there were some reports that they could have not conjured, but they could have gotten some reports that you know, maybe he had said to his teacher or reported it to the principal's office or whatever. But you're saying like this, I don't see. There's something about
what I'm
this
saying,
thing.
TC? See, that's why I said it was TC, you my lawyer, right? And you mean to tell me nobody wants to know why he had packed this weapon?
Right.
You don't want to put me on the stand. Somebody, you ain't asked me, so the court never. That's what Nick at Night said. Everybody that she was in the court with was wondering, like, when are they gonna ask the question of why did he bring this weapon on this day?
Right, exactly.
That was so important.
Right, because you need to prove intent, and intent has to be, what was it? See, wow. Okay.
And then my thing is words, messages, because at this point that Eddie is saying all of this, but we got to remember Eddie's friends with the ops. Eddie's friends with the ops. I started putting my own story together. I said, so to me, you know how we chopping it up. Young men do about the sports. Did Carmelo ever say to Eddie that them boys was trash? You know, they hanging out every day, every weekend almost. And did he say they was trash and Eddie done took it back to them? Because they said it's a message of Austin saying, that monkey better not come. The day before this happened. Why wasn't that submitted on behalf of Carmelo? Because then yes, and then we could have got a better understanding of, did Eddie go back and tell Carmelo that Austin said you better not come, or did Carmelo see that message and he said, let me pack some just in case he gets silly?
Well, the bottom line is, why did he have the weapon? And all of these things should have been brought forth by the prosecution. And who was the prosecution's? Who was the attorney?
But TC, why is it a picture of the prosecution, the judge, and Austin mom and the state in a picture getting drunk?
I mean, if they do that on their own time, that's their own time. I mean,
but it paints a picture of, come on, everything that the defense is bringing to the judge. No.
Well, here's the thing. It also it also brings forth prejudice, and it also is biased. So they should have asked for, and I asked this from the beginning, why didn't they ask for a motion to move? Why didn't they ask for a motion to move? Now, I don't know. I heard that they did and they didn't get it. But if there are pictures of the judge and the parents, if there were pictures yet today, Then there were pictures before. How come the prosecution didn't get those pictures? How come they didn't know that?
Because the prosecution was there too. It's the prosecutor.
They all friends.
So I want you recused. At this point, I need this judge recused because it could be biasness. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it is, but it's biasness in it because, you know, it's just like, I know you cool with Chill and y'all great. I don't know. You can't. I need some paperwork in. This ain't gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna get a first shake. So if the defense,
has there been any talk about an appeal?
They said they supposed to put the motion in by 30 days. I don't.
Yeah, they better put it in, and they need a motion to move because it's biased. You can't get a fair and speedy trial in this situation. And now that there are pictures that have come up, and probably pictures that were already there, but like you said, the pictures are there, the behavior, everything is there. Then now they can actually say it's a motion to move. But I would have to fire this daggone attorney too. He has to go.
Absolutely,
he really has to go. Was it? I mean, not the prosecutor. Was it a prosecutor that was given to them by the courts?
I mean, this the judge's friend. They're all friends. The defense.
No. Was it the attorney that they got? Was that somebody that
I don't know?
You're talking about Carmelo Anthony defense?
Yes.
The mama fired. I just know the mom and daddy fired the black man because they said it was about money. How they got in touch with this one, I don't know.
Once he found out that all of them was friends, he should have got that judge changed instantly.
Yes.
Instantly. Once he saw all them on the boat.
TC, no, y'all mentioned it, Chill. He's in the picture too.
Carmelo Anthony defense was in the picture too?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
So he set them up to dry. He sent them out to dry. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well.
Drip, what it do, Drip? Salute to you, Drip.
Right. Yes, some conflict of interest. Yeah, absolutely. Wow, this is gonna be very interesting to say the least. But
TC, if I'm your lawyer, you want me to present something. Am I correct? In your defense. If I bring nothing, you mean to tell I know that young man knew he was cooked. We start trial Monday, it's over. Like we ain't even, and then they said the judge said today during after they convicted him of being guilty, the prosecutor the defense called the mom up to the stand.
Okay.
And they said, what kind of boy is he? My son's he's a great young man, a good student, never been in trouble. And so the prosecutor looked at it and said, you can still you're still going to hold a relationship. You can have a relationship while your son's in prison. Am I correct?
That's crazy.
Y'all know how hurtful that had to be?
That's crazy.
Ooh.
That's crazy. I bet you that courtroom was so dry and it felt there wasn't none but evilness in that courtroom.
Wow. Unanimous decision in less than 3 hours. Make it make sense, y'all.
Wow.
And then Carmelo Anthony defense was cool with them as well. So they should have got a new once they saw those pictures, Carmelo Anthony parents should have been on that instantly.
Right. Absolutely.
Instantly, they should have took care of that.
Oh, God. Wow. Well, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Because I have definitely been kind of out of the loop today about it. But thank you for your information and thank you, Chill, for allowing me to come up on your panel. I appreciate it. First time.
No problem, TC.
Love you, Steve.
And Ms. Parker, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I love you, TC.
I really do. Thank you for you all's insight and your covering this and everything. All right, and thank you to the chat. Thank you. Have a great one, y'all.
All right, you too, sis. I'm getting out of here.
Are y'all gonna be, kind of covering this, whatever else happens in the aftermath?
Yeah, I will.
I am too, PC.
Okay, good. Okay, please do. Okay, that's good because we have some people. We have a lot of people, and I think that everybody has some great insight. I really do. So this is very, very good. This is very good. I mean, the situation isn't, but I'm glad that we're getting different people, with each and everybody's insight. Very good insight, because there's some things you all said tonight I didn't even think about. Now y'all mentioning these pictures and some other stuff. I'm like, oh my God. I'm ready to watch the Knicks. I swear to God, I'm ready to watch.
Not for real.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you. Have a great evening, everybody.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day too as well. Thank you.
Peace.
Before I get out of here, chill, I seen a comment saying he should have got some time, but not 35 years. And I agree. For a young man that's never been, salute Kev, for a young man that's never been in trouble a day in his life. And I'm not saying, it ain't nothing wrong with a consequence, because every action comes with a consequence. Right. 35 years though, and it's almost like I said, they're using him as an example to the Black communities all over.
Right.
And it's unfortunate that he had to be sacrificed like this.
That's what it was. They sacrificed him. What's going on, Morgan? Salute to you, Morgan. That's what it was, Miss Parker. Because they're all in was cool like that. Even his defense attorneys was on the same team. Like, how much? I got a question for you. You say he had they had a little situation where they was donating money and all that. How much money was in that pot? Did you know?
Well, the white woman made it a thing of hers to call out every dime. Her name's Sarah. Real prejudiced. Okay. And they said they raised over 600,000. But the daddy them, I don't know, because I ain't pocket watching the people. I ain't pocket watching the people, because Carmelo's trial should have been nothing but the focal point into the money, because that's why people was donating for his legal defense. And I just hope these people did the right thing with this GoFundMe to get him a new attorney. I hope today that Carmelo dismissed this attorney and they immediately got with somebody that can help him with this appeal, because this young man's going to need a new defense. And we got to come with all the facts, and misleading information and stuff can mess up a case. And seeing that at court today, I'm watching these people inside the court take what's happening outside the court and using that against him as well. And it's almost like we have to be quiet as Black people. We have to shut up. We can't protest. If we do it, we got to do it quiet. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got to be silent, and
you can't speak up. You can't let people know what's on your mind, because you scared they're gonna come at you. You can't be scared, because guess what? It's a higher power, and it ain't them. So sometimes you just got to say what's on your mind, let it out. And you got some of us out there that would do that, Miss Parker. So, we got to do the talking. We got to try to set examples for our people and try to speak up for our people. But we need more of us. We need more of us to do it, A lot of us doing it, but we need more. We need to come together as a whole. We need to watch out for these kids. We need to protect these children, It's a lot that we need to do to help our race out, and we got to start somewhere. It's never not over with. We always can give people words of encouragement. We always can try to help one another to have a better life, because this life is what you make it, is what you make it. So we just got to do what we got to do as a whole. We need to start sticking together. We need to start coming together. We need to start shopping with our own. But like you say, some of us so brainwashed, we don't know how to think outside the box. So that's what I got on Miss Parker.
I mean, you said that. I mean, that's everything that need to be said in a nutshell, and so much more. You know, I think we the worst. Like, you don't hear the white people, and this ain't no race stuff. It's just I be in white people's bushes on YouTube. I'm everywhere on this app. You get what I'm saying? Because it's something you could take from everybody to me.
Right. You can
to
learn
do
from
something different and to make your channel grow and stuff like that. So I'm everywhere. And I had never been so shocked when I see the white people doing food reviews and, you know, they over couponing on Surdies and got 2,000-3,000 in their chat. Like, hey, I just clipped this coupon. The conversation is so simple. The dialogue is so simple. But if we covering true crime cases and trying to figure out where a missing kid is or what happened to this child in this home to become unalived, we got what? 30, 40, no more than 60 in the chat.
Yeah.
But as soon as we go to dragging each other.
I was just about to say that.
My black brother disrespected me, calling me all out of my name, and I'm downgrading him less than a man. Man, you got about 300, 400, 500. With super stickers and super chats to match.
That's sick. That's sickening, ain't it?
While they over having tea and clipping coupons, I'm over here everything but the child of God for my black men.
It's sad. It's sad.
And YouTube is censoring us for every cuss word and stuff like, you know.
Right. Right. Everything you do. And here's another thing. We flagging our own people. If y'all can't drag, stay out the kitchen. If y'all can't say good things to try to talk about somebody, stop flagging people channel. We do most of the flag. We flag everybody channel. When you somebody getting the best of you, you go flag their channel and stop them from getting money. But you the one dragging them as well. It's a bunch of crap.
Man, we the worst.
We
the worst. We always got to promote, like I said, let's shop with our own. Why we have to say that? We don't, the white people ain't announcing to go shop with their own. They don't make those kind of announcements. They don't make those kind of announcements. She'll go over and check them out sometimes. You don't hear that.
Right.
Because they're going to stick together. They're going to shop with their own.
Right.
We going to go in the black man's store and complain about the price. Exactly. Like he ain't got to keep that store open and he ain't got to pay his bills once he leave that store in his home.
Or they break in the store and take all this stuff and mess the store up.
Come on.
If they see a black person doing good, they're going to come in there and crash his store, take the ATM machine out, take his stuff, and he had to start over from jump again.
Only store making in the black communities is liquor stores.
And you know why they making it. And guess what? They know black people owning them, but they got them in the hood because guess what? It's a poison.
Mm-hmm.
The world is deep. A lot of people don't understand, Ms. Parker, but this world is deep. We are the best of the best. And guess what? When you're the best of the best, you get rid of the best of the best. That's deep. And I know you understand what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. You know, Chill is crazy because I be peeping the stores. Like I'm one of them. And ever since I started doing true crime, I observe everything, right?
Uh-huh.
And I start going in the stores and I tell Bae, I be like, Bae, you notice how this Dollar Tree's filthy over here in the hood? But when we go over there in the suburbs, you go in there and find things, real cute, nice things, like, you know, everything's stocked up.
Mm-hmm.
Shelves ain't empty. You know what I'm saying? Boxes all in the house. We tripping over boxes and, you know, stuff in the house. And we ain't got that problem in the suburbs. I'm even up there at the Dollar Tree the other day like, oh, my God, I got to come back up here and grab some of these. We ain't got these over there. Windows filthy. East walls are sparkling, smiling faces, dang tongue pretty. You don't even feel like you in a Dollar Tree.
It's deep. It's deep, man. It's deep. We step on each other and they step on us as well. Ain't that something, Ms. Park?
Come on. Come on, Chill.
It's still a lot of us out here like me and you, we got ourselves together. And you know, we doing our thing in real life. And we strong and we believe in what we believe in. And you know, I wish it was a whole lot of us like me and you out here. And it is. But a lot of us, once they get that dollar sign, they turn around. You know, they start putting them purses on, putting them dresses on, and you know it's on once they do that. So,
salute to you, Chill. Salute to you. You know, I'm praying for my black men, all my black brothers. Praying that I don't see my black brothers on the news being the next one to get attacked by a K9 and because a police officer's frustrated, had a bad day in the house, you know what I'm saying? Right. With his wife and taking his frustrations out on you, my son, any brother around, you know, America. I was just at the church in Shelby County, North Carolina with Cherie Moore. And when I cried when Ben Crump and they played that video showing, and he kept counting. Ben Crump kept counting. He said he didn't hit her one time. He went to 10 times. And it was 4 officers, including a black one. And you got to think, Chill, why didn't, like he said, why after the first punch did nobody stop him, especially that black officer? Why did it take, and even when the black officer said stop, he hit her 2 more times, which made it the 10.
Lord have mercy. It's crazy, Miss Parker.
She wasn't resisting. She was yes, sir, no, sir. Why he's punching her.
Man. And you know what, Miss Parker? You're a strong individual about covering the stories that you cover. And I was looking at Nick at night. She was so emotional. She was in her car, like just crying with tears. You know, she was so emotional. And I couldn't believe, I'm like, she's crying. She's basically really crying. And it kind of made me feel the kind of way because I don't like to see my beautiful women, queens crying. I didn't like for my mom to cry. And I don't like to see none of my beautiful women crying. And Nick at night, she cared so much. She was crying real tears.
But you know why, Chill? Because not only was the blue people down there against her own. You get what I'm saying? You in somewhere, you in unfamiliar territory as it is. And you got your own sisters. You know what I'm saying? Being dominant about territory instead of coming together, that we out here to cover the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm working the room. I want to get to know everybody in the room when I'm boots on the ground. Hello, how you doing? I tell babe, I'm about to go over there, work the room.
Yeah.
Because I want everybody's perspective. Because I know everybody in that room might feel different than me. I want to see their view on things because it might make me change my views and the way I think.
Yeah, you can learn from anybody. Anybody can learn from anybody. You know, you just got to pay attention. You can learn from anybody.
But if my brother Chill is boots on the ground and I see him and I know him from YouTube, guess what? I'm a collab with my brother.
Right. And I'm collab with my sister. Right.
I ain't gonna make you feel like you ain't from right down here. This is I ain't gonna do it to you. And I just gotta be honest. It's almost like you want to do God's work, but it's a damn if you don't, damn if you do situation. Chill, man. You be real chill. I like it over here. Your chats, man, they very welcoming. Thank you guys so much for welcoming me and my sisters over here tonight. You know, you family over there to the riders and stuff like that.
You family over here too. I know my channel ain't that big, and I don't care. Because when it's time for me to get my word and my point of view, and I'm gonna come over on my channel and do what I can. I don't care if I have 4, 5 watching. I don't care. I do it because I have the love for it, you know. And that's how I am. I don't care. I got real life going on with myself, but I come over here because I want y'all to see something different. Like when somebody come up, I ring my bell. Because when you come into the Chill Zone the Man Cave, you got to ring a bell. So I try to be different with my own kind of space. You know, in my own space, I be different, and I'm trying to be different. And I appreciate you, Ms. Parker. You shocked me for you when you hit my panel. I'm very emotional about this. I appreciate you, Ms. Parker, for coming over here. And man, you made me feel kind of good by hitting my panel, and I appreciate you. I do.
Chill. I used to be just like you. I I used to think my channel ain't that big, and then I always had to go back. Like it would be crazy because I would be like you, like I support everybody, but then I had to I had to start focusing on those, like you said, 5 or 10 that was there for me, because I know I can reach those ears of 5 or 10 better than, I don't know, I ain't cool with 200, 300 people in real time.
Exactly. Exactly.
Get what I'm saying?
That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
But long as I can reach out to one, that's all I care about when I go live. Long as I can reach out to one, I'm good.
At least that one you reaching out to, you know, somebody listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least somebody, and it'll get better. You'll get in that algorithm, like you got in that algorithm, and a lot of people know you, and you do a lot of networking, and I try to network. And you know, you got a real positive channel. I love your channel. When I come over there, your people in the chat show me love, and I'm appreciative of that. And I try to do the same thing over here. You know, like when you made me a mod, of course I'm gonna make you a mod because that's respect. You know, it ain't because you want people to come over here. You make them all. It's respect. When some people, when you got people that support you and subscribe to your channel, and every time you go live, they be in your chat. You make them a mod because guess what? They loyal.
Yeah.
You let them know that I see you. I see you. I'm finna put you in blue because I see you. It ain't just I'm just putting you in blue just to put you in blue. I'm putting you in blue because I see you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And chill, I ain't nobody. I'm just somebody go live just like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just there to put my content out. You know what I'm saying? Find out what happened. I like getting to the meat and potatoes and find out what happened. If I got to, if I got to catch heat behind it, hey, it is what it is. I need clarity when I do a story. That's why I break them down the way I do. Again, shout out to you and your people. I know you're gonna be huge based off of just being up here with you, and you know what I'm saying? I love it. It's a chill place. It is a chill place. It's definitely the chill zone in the man cave. And like I said, you family over there to us, you know what I'm saying? And your people's is family. Whatever comes with you, y'all family. So thank y'all for welcoming us again, Chill. Chill, we really got to collab again because it's a lot to this story. I'm still getting information myself.
Okay, we can do it. I'll come on your channel and do it with you because you came over here. So next time you do something, I'm gonna come over there and kick it with you.
For sure. And I got a couple of stories for you myself because I think you will break these true crimes down and stuff like that. We can collab over the notes, but I want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear your take on it, your breakdown of the stories that I've been collecting. So much for you, it's messing up my gallery and I can't even download too much. I'm like, Chill, hit me up. Like, I got so much because it's once I get into my stories, I can't cover it in one day, especially when like this one has got so many missing pieces to it. I got to put it together to where it makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all good. I appreciate you, Miss Parker. I said,
For sure. But when you get time, I'm free tomorrow. I'm gonna cover a couple of stories tomorrow, but I'm free. I'm gonna do 2 and 6, I think, or maybe 2 and 8 tomorrow night. So I'm free like after 2. So hit me up and I'll email you everything. And Samad's really good with stories too. Like she overloads me. So if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. Appreciate you, Miss Parker. Appreciate you.
Salute, Chill. Salute to the chat.
Okay. Thank you. Well, good people. Salute to the ones that's watching. We had Miss Park over here. We had TC over here. We did a little talking about this Carmelo Anthony case on his verdict. He got 35 years. I appreciate everybody that was in the chat tonight. I just did a pop-up live. I didn't even really schedule it because I just wanted to come talk. Maybe if I would have scheduled it, more people would have been in the chat or whatever, but it's okay. It's okay. Appreciate you, Miss Parker. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, but I just wanted to come live and just play this video about what happened, show a little video about what happened with the Carmelo Anthony case. His verdict happened today, and they found him guilty. Then maybe 4 or 5 hours after that, they gave him 35 years. He's 19 years old now. Hopefully they can get another lawyer where they can file this case and go over this case again. But like Ms. Parker said, we're going to be going through it more often. We're going to get more insight on it, some intake on it, and we're going to look into it even more. Like hopefully they get another lawyer and try to do this again. But as of now, he has been found guilty of first-degree murder. They gave him 35 years, good people. So I'm going to get on up out of here. It's been an hour. I didn't know I was going to be on this long, but Miss Park and TC came over here. We talked for a minute. We gave our rebuttal on it a little bit. So, I'm about to get up out of here. Salute to the chat. Salute to the people that came through. Hopefully, I got some new subscribers. So, y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that all button. Because whenever time I go live, y'all know I went live, and y'all can come over here and kick it in the chill zone in the man cave. So, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notification bell. So when I go live, you guys will know. And I actually need to start going live more often. So like I said, this just was a pop-up live. I didn't do no thumbnail. I didn't do anything. I just wanted to come and talk with you guys and give y'all the little insight that I saw about the case. So, a lot of people talking about it. I bet you YouTube street's on fire because he just got his verdict not too long ago. What up, Elaine? Elaine says, salute, chill. It's a sad time, Elaine. It is. But sometimes, Elaine, when you put yourself in a predicament, you got to reap the consequences. So, he unalived the dude, Austin, and, things was going to happen like this. We didn't know, like a lot of people say, he was going to get some time, but he didn't know he was going to get this long. But what we said was that everybody knew each other on that side. And y'all, whoever was in the chat, y'all know what I'm talking about. Carmelo Anthony lawyers knew the other side. So all of them basically was hanging out and kicking it. And it's a sad thing to happen to this kid because it goes way back from, they said that they was arguing over a girl, and it's like, it wasn't just one. It was both of them, the brothers. They say it was both of them allegedly. So both of them weighed 200 pounds, and I think Carmelo Anthony was like maybe real skinny, like 135. And when the situation happened, I feel like it shouldn't have got to that point where he had to even bring a knife with him and do what he did to unalive that kid. But sometimes, we make wrong choices in life. We make wrong choices in life, and hopefully when you make a bad choice, you learn from it and you try to do better within yourself. But everybody feel like it was his first case. He was not a trouble kind of person. He had good grades. He was very athletic in sports. And for this to happen to him, they feel like it was unjust. But we got to realize that he unalived a human being. And it's consequences for doing that. So my condolences goes to Austin family. I don't like what happened with Carmelo, and my support goes out to his family because His mother was the only one that spoke up for him at the time. And Nemesis. Let me see who Nemesis is. Okay, hold on. We'll let you up. Salute, Alexandra. Salute, salute. Hello? What's up, MC Nemesis?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
Pretty good. What is the topic on today's discussion?
We were just talking. I'm about to leave, but we were just talking about the verdict on Carmelo Anthony, about the time that he got.
What do you think?
I think about him unaliving that person. I knew he was going to get some time, and it's life. When you do things like that, there's repercussions behind it. That's what I think.
What do you think about the BLM and the racist Black Panthers trying to say that,
I don't think nobody was racist with the situation. I feel like you're gonna have your sides on your side. You're gonna have them on their side, and there's gonna be people on his side. I don't see it as a race thing. I see it was a situation went overboard and somebody got unalive, and that was wrong for that situation to happen. I don't think it was a race issue.
Are you unaware of the reactions by the Black Lives Matter movement?
I'm not unaware. I see what's going on.
So straight up racism against whites.
I don't think it's racism against whites, sir. I don't think that.
I mean, it's literally, they say fuck white people. Like literally people are saying fuck white people in the crowd.
They both of them saying it. The white people saying it to the blacks. It's going both ways. So it's not a one-sided situation. It's not a one-sided situation.
And it is.
I don't think it's
one-sided in the fact that you have your retarded people that are playing the race game, and then you have the people that actually.
I don't want to hear that crap talking about back, man. Come on now. I see you. I don't want to hear that, man. Get your butt up out of here talking about retarded. See you. I tried to give you a chance to talk. Now, let me see. Where you at? See you, buddy. I was trying to talk to you and talk to you right. But you come over here talking nonsense, man. You calling, you saying names and stuff like that. I don't play them kind of games. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. Let me get this off the screen. Because that's very disrespectful. I did, Elaine. I tried to give him a chance, but I don't want to hear all that nonsense. I had to give him a chance to talk. I knew somebody was going to come up with some nonsense. They be sitting in the bushes waiting. But I tried to talk to him like a man. He couldn't talk like a man. You got to give people a chance to say what they're going to say. But no, it's time to go, bro. It's time to go. I don't want to hear that. Did I delete your message, Elaine? Yeah, I dropped him, Elaine. I dropped him. Elaine, you still there? You still there? Let me see who's watching. Okay, yeah, I had to drop him. Like I said, I gave him a chance to talk. You got to give somebody a chance, bring them up and see where they head at. So His head wasn't in his right space. So when he started talking crazy, I had to let it ride. But yeah, I was talking and he came up here and messed up my train of thought. But yeah, things happen. I hate that the dude had to get that time that he got. I knew he was going to get some time. But I didn't know he was going to get that much time. But yeah, salute to Miss Park, salute to CC that came up here. We had a good conversation. Like people like this dude gonna hit people panel, but you got to give them a chance to say what they're gonna say. But once they get out of hand, you just got to let it ride. My hand was on the button all the time. As soon as he started running his mouth, I had to do what I had to do. You know? So yeah. If somebody else want to come up before I leave, y'all can come up. If y'all want to come up, y'all can come up. The link is pinned in the bottom of the chat. If y'all want to come up and say something, y'all could. Okay, Alexandra, you got to watch the replay. Yeah, I didn't even know I was going to be live this long, Alexandra. I didn't know that, but Miss Parker came up here and TC came up here and we talked a little bit and we was talking some good stuff. So like I said, I just did a pop-up live. I just went live. I didn't even do a schedule live. I didn't schedule it or anything. So I just wanted to come up and let you guys know and show the video about the situation that Carmelo Anthony got. You know, his verdict came in. They found him guilty and they gave him 35 years. So that's a tough pill to swallow. What up, Cutting Edge? I didn't even know I was going to be on this long, Cutting Edge. Salute to you. You know, like I say, we had a few people up here talking. You know, we talked about it a little bit. So once I found out that he got 35 years, I came to my computer and I started me a live. And I just wanted to talk about it. I'm going to continue to keep my insight on it. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and talk. I'm going to play some music because Miss Parker said she wanted to talk. She didn't want to hear no music. So, you know, I'm going to stay on here for a minute. If you guys, when somebody want to come up and talk about it, y'all can. Y'all can. We got Cutting Edge and Alexander speaking to each other in the chat. Yeah, but I'm about to get out of here, y'all. So I'm gonna keep my insight on this case. So I'll be going live more often. Like I said, I wasn't trying to be on here this long. And like I said, hour 27 has already went by. So appreciate you, Cutting Edge. Appreciate you, Red Velvet. Monique, what's up? How you doing? A lot of people talking about this right now. Y'all gonna have to go catch that replay. Get you those watch hours, you know. I got a long way to go for 4,000 watch hours, so. But I got to start back putting this work in, talking about some good topics that I want to talk about. But what do you guys think about the Carmelo Anthony case? You know, if y'all want to come up and talk about it, y'all can. The link is pinned at the bottom of the chat. And we can talk right quick. But if not, I'm gonna get up out of here and just chill out for the rest of the night. But yeah, like I said, everything happened so quick with this kid. He's 19 years old. He got 35 years in prison. So it's repercussions on what people do. So, but yeah, I'm about to get out of here, good people. Whoever ain't see the live, y'all catch the replay. And I'm up out of here. Y'all have a good night. Chill is out. Later.